Hello, this is David Sutton, the Executive Director and General Counsel to SEFA, the Scientific Equipment and Furniture Association. And I want to talk to you briefly about what's happening at ARABLAB 2018 and the presentations that are going to be made on March 19 and March 20th. First, starting at 10:20, yours truly will talk about SEFA events during 2017, our major initiatives, agreements that we've reached throughout the world. And then I will also talk about what our plans are for 2018. After I speak for 40 minutes, Puneet Jain, our keynote speaker, who's a Vice President of Canon Design, will talk about the 2017 Lab of the Year Special Recognition Award for a Novartis project in Cambridge, Massachusetts. After Puneet finishes his presentation, Brian Richard, an Executive Vice President of Kirksey Architecture, whose principal office is in Houston, Texas, will talk about the Dow Texas Innovation Center Research Campus. After lunch and starting at 2:20 p.m., Kurt Rindox, Vice President of Engineering and Product Development for Kewanee Scientific, a board member of SEFA and also liaison to all of the standard writing committees of SEFA, will talk about all of the standards that are being written and revised. And if anybody knows Kurt, he's been involved since the mid-1990s on writing the SEFA standards, which are followed throughout the world. After Kurt speaks at 3 p.m., Arshana Salil, Director of Arena Consulting, will talk about the laboratory marketplace in India. At 3:40, I will come back on and make a 40-minute presentation about the SEFA Global Market Survey for laboratory furniture and fume hoods. And I will provide to you some information that's really only available to SEFA members about the size of the market for laboratory furniture and fume hoods, certain trends in different regions of the world. So you won't want to miss that. On March 20th, starting at 10:20 a.m., Leslie Asher of Woods Bagot will talk about how technological developments and advancements influence laboratory design. At 11 a.m., Randy Cray, Director of Science and Technology at HOK, will talk about the 2017 Lab of the Year Award, the Francis Crick Institute located in London. At 11:40, T.H. Chang, who is a principal of Chang Consulting, will talk about rebuilding science in the Arab world. At 2:20, after lunch, Sasha Kunkel, Vice President, Business Development of Asicos, and Greg Bryce, a Vice President of Just Right, and the co-chairs of the SEFA Lab and Liquid Chemical Storage Committee will talk about that standard and the fact that it's about to be finalized, and they will go through it. And if anybody has any suggested changes during the presentation, of course, please let us know. Now at 3 p.m. on March 20th, we do have a 40-minute slot for a title sponsor for these presentations. And if anybody's interested in being the title sponsor, it's $7,500 US dollars for that opportunity. You can talk about your company and your innovations and your products during that 40-minute speaking slot. And you also receive some extra recognition as the title sponsor. Now, at 3:40, we're going to do a Davos-style panel discussion with all of our speakers, and we will be talking about innovations throughout the world, different trends, depending upon where you are in different regions of the world. And last year, I can tell you that this is one of the highlights of the presentations because there was a lot of interchange between the audience, and it was packed for the Davos-style panel discussion and the panelists. So you won't want to miss that one. Then at 6:30, for 2 hours from 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m., we are going to do a Meet the Speakers cocktail reception poolside at the Novotel. And this will be a great opportunity to network with the speakers, SEFA members, and just to wind up 2 days of these great presentations. Lastly, I want to thank our current sponsors, Asicos and Trespa, because without them, none of this would have been possible. Remember, there's still time to sponsor, and if you're interested, please contact either myself or Barbara at SEFA offices. Until then, safe travels to Dubai, and see you in a few weeks. Thank you.